Hey guys, David Stem, Yacklash Fishing and founder of the North American Kayak Anglers Association. One of the most important things that you need to learn as a new angler is how to tie a proper knot, how to tie your lure to your leader. And so today, I'm going to show you the only two knots that, in my opinion, you'll ever need to learn how to tie. I'm 53 years old. I've been tying my own knots since I learned how at about 6 years old. And I've only ever tied two knots in my life, the Improved Clinch knot and the loop knot. And today, I'm going to show you how to tie both of those knots. Let's get started. Okay, so the first knot we're going to look at is the Improved Clinch knot. And in my opinion, if you only want to learn one knot, a knot that you can use anytime, anywhere, for anything, learn this knot. It will serve you well. So start by passing the line through the eye and pull about 6 inches or so of tag end through, and you want to pinch both the main line and the tag line, and hold that right there where you brought it through the eye. And then you're going to take the tag end of the line and wrap it around the main line about 6 to 7 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6 wraps around. So now here's what we're left with. We had that loop that we held with our fingers, and then we've wrapped the line. So now what we want to do is bring the tag end of the line back through the loop that we made when we held the line. So now we have this. We have that loop back through. We have the line back through that loop we held. Now we want to take the tag end, and bring it through the loop we just made by taking it through the loop we held. So that loop that we just made, you want to bring the line through that. So you're going through 2 loops here, and then you pull it tight. And once you get to this stage, it's ready to tighten. Some people use a little saliva to moisten it, and I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just put a little on there with my fingers. And then you just hold the main line and you pull, and this will tighten down around that ring. And you just pull it until it gets nice and tight, and you'll see the knot. When it's tight, that's the way it's going to look. And then all you have to do is trim the tag end off, and this is what you're left with. The Improved Clinch knot. And again, if you only want to learn one knot, a knot that you can use in any situation, learn this knot. It will serve you well. That is the Improved Clinch knot. Now, I'm going to show you the loop knot. And the loop knot is for lures that you want to be a little more free to swing on the line, if you will. So like a topwater, walk the dog style bait, this voodoo shrimp, or a little mirror lure, anything that you're going to not just simply throw out and reel back in, but you're going to impart some action on the bait with your rod. This is the knot that you're going to look to use, and you'll see why after we tie it. And this is called the loop knot. So the first thing we're going to do is simply tie a small loop in the line, like so. And once you get it to about, half the size of a penny, let's say, pinch that loop and hold it with your fingers. So you've got a loop in the line, and you're going to pinch that loop and hold it. Now, you simply take the line and pass it through the lure. And I'm 3/4 blind, so this is actually hard for me to do. Okay, so we've got the line passed through the lure now. So now we want to bring the tag end of the line and go through the loop that you're holding with your finger. And then you want to pull that down so that the loop is very close to the eye that you're going through. And then you want to pinch that again. And then you're going to wrap this around 3 to 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now what we've done is we've tied a loop. We've taken the tag in through the eye of the hook, brought it back through the loop we were holding, and wrapped it around the line. And here's the most important thing of a loop knot, and I hope the camera can get this. You're going to bring the tag end of the line back through that loop you were holding, but you have to make sure that you bring it back through both loops. There's going to be 2 loops in there, and you've got to bring it back through the center and make sure that you're bringing it through both the loops. Bring it right through the middle. And then once you do that, you can simply pull it tight like that. Okay. Now, just grab the tag end and pull this tight. Grab the tag end in the main line and pull that tight until that knot starts to tighten up, and then you can let go of the tag end, grab the main line, and really cinch it down. And then you're going to take this tag end and trim off all of the excess. And I apologize, I'm working under a light, so it makes it very hard for me to see. This is why it looks so awkward, but hopefully the camera picks it up. So you just simply take that tag in and trim that off, and this is what you're left with, a loop. And what this does, it allows this bait to swing freely without any restriction. If you tied up an improved cinch knot that we just learned down, it would hold that bait tight, whereas the loop knot allows it to swing. And it just gives it a little more action when you fish this lure. And that's what you want. Anything that you're going to impart action on, like a mirror lure, a voodoo shrimp, a topwater walk the dog style bait, you're going to want to use a loop knot. If you're throwing a spinner bait, for you freshwater guys tying on a jig to flip, or a Texas rig, or a hook to Texas rig a worm, use the improved clinch knot. But the loop knot is a good knot to have in your arsenal, because there are situations that absolutely warrant a loop knot, and it will help you catch more fish. So that was the improved clinch knot and the loop knot. So there you have it, guys. That's the improved clinch knot and the loop knot. And in my opinion, those are the only 2 knots you will ever need to learn how to tie. If you only want to learn how to tie one knot, learn how to tie the improved clinch knot. It's been my go-to knot for 53 years, and I think it'll do just fine for you. As always, if you like this video, if it helped you out, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the Yacklash Fishing channel, and subscribe to the North American Kayak Anglers Association YouTube channel. And remember, the earth is 2/3 water, so spend twice as much time fishing as you do working. Tight lines, everybody.